Hi, my name is Ryan Clinkscales. I'm your normal mid-20s college student. Hang out with friends on the regular, take my girlfriend out from time to time. I live in the city of Las Vegas, Nevada, but I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, one of the most impoverished cities in the United States. As a kid, I grew up wondering why there were so many homeless people in the streets, and even being afraid of some of them. And I've always wondered what made them be out in the streets. As I grew older, I started to realize that I'm sure not every person that lives on the streets have been involved in drugs, sex, or even alcohol. So this is my story about meeting my good friends Ron and Kim. Due to technical difficulties with a lot of the audio clips that I did record, unfortunately I won't be able to play volume, but they did leave me with a great story. The man, Ronald Cochran, 45 years old, born in Angleton, Texas. The other woman is Kim Bedell, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, age 43, 2 children. Both have been homeless for about a year and a half and met about 6 weeks ago. Ronald came into Kim's life as he noticed she was on the streets. He told her that he wanted to protect her and keep her safe because it's very rough. I asked both when did they become homeless. Kim became homeless on Halloween of last year, and Ronald, a veteran of our armed forces, being his third stint. I asked him what the reason was that they became homeless. Kim told me that she was with her boyfriend and that they lived with another person. The person became very upset and kicked them both out. Kim's boyfriend then left her 3 days later and left Kim to fend for herself. Ronald was in a disagreement with his wife, left the home and never came back. They both have children, Ronald having a 17-year-old daughter named Monique and an 8-year-old, while Kim has 2 young children back in Louisiana. I explained to them that a lot of times people see the homeless as people that had drug problems that belong on the streets or criminals or prostitutes. So I was curious to ask if either of them have dabbled in drugs. Kim explained that she has never touched a drug. She used to drink, but majority of her issues became with boyfriends that treated her wrong and abused her. Ron, a former cocaine addict while in the Army and as a truck driver, has stopped using cocaine for 9 years, but he's never used drugs while on the street. He was married, lived with his 2 kids, and had a cocaine problem. I was curious about where they both slept at night. Kim told me that a lot of times she slept in tents, while Ronald told me he slept wherever he felt safe. A lot of times, Ron mentioned to me that he sleeps outside of office buildings and wakes up right before they open. I was curious as well as the scariest moments of being a homeless person. Kim told me a story about 2 weeks ago where she was walking down the street and a man followed her with 2 large steak knives. She turned around to grab a ballpoint pen, the only line of defense that she had, until she came into civilization. At that point, the man then wandered off and left her alone. Ron's story happened in 2013 on the streets of Las Vegas. Another homeless person approached him, put a gun to his face, and demanded the rest of his money in his pocket. Ron attempted to give him the money, but then had a change of heart and snatched the gun out of his hand and made the man go elsewhere. As I sat there, I started to realize that both of these people meant no harm, that they were just like me but fell on some hard times. As our Wendy's digested in our stomach, I asked Ron and Kim one last question. If they can tell the world one thing that we don't know about the homeless society, what will it be? Kim told me that everything isn't about money, that she doesn't ask for money while on the streets, that she only wants food and water so that she can keep going so that she can try to meet her kids again. Ron told me that he prays every night for those who are fortunate, for those who have not experienced what he experienced, that they will never have to go through what he goes through. After we left Wendy's, Ron wanted to show me something that disturbed me and brought me to tears. He showed me a spot where one of his friends died. He was murdered. While he was laying down by a dumpster, homeless, had no place to go, 2 boys came up, poured kerosene on him, and set him on fire. The same thing happened a couple weeks later. A young girl who was prostituting for food and water was chased down by the same young boys, poured kerosene on, and set on fire. Listen, the time I took out today to visit with Ron and Kim, just by meeting them, was more than eye opening. To know that somebody struggles with homelessness and to know that there are people out there that can take the time and be able to listen, that they're all not all the same, that they're all not crackheads or junkies or prostitutes, that people actually have lives and they want to be able to experience what they used to experience. From having something and going to nothing is probably one of the worst things that anybody can experience. And to be able to have to live on the streets every night and every day and walk in the hot summer day and worry about when your next meal is going to be. I challenge all of you, not one of these stupid challenges where people are setting themselves on fire or eating cinnamon. I challenge you not even to just record something, just out of your grace of your heart. If you see somebody struggling, take the time out. It doesn't have to be with money. As Ron said, they all aren't looking for money. Buy them something to eat. Get them some water. That one bottle of water could be their change for tomorrow. Try it out. Maybe we all can make a difference. We can't complain about homelessness if we don't do anything about it. My name is Ryan. People call me Ryan. You have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment. I really want to know what you think. Just let me know. Have a good one. God bless.